All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Ours Marcelo would say, what up? What up? Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're feeling good. As you're tuning in, be sure to check out that disclaimer that's on screen. Remember that day trading is, of course, risky business. A lot of people out there are having a hard time, so remember to take it slow. That way, you do not expose yourself to too much risk in the beginning where you are the most vulnerable. All right, keep that in mind. Day trading is risky. And copy trading does not work, so do not dare try it and end up losing everything. All right, with that being said, let's talk about the watch list here. You guys can see my scan on the left hand side. There's a couple of stocks that's moved up and looking decent. So I have NMHI, SIDU, WBUY continuation, I believe. Or no, fresh stock. That one's a cheaper stock. WBUY, and continuation is WKEY. By the way, let me make sure to go into the chat here. Marcelo got some commentary going up there, perhaps. This damn camera, bro. Let me post the watch list first before I even mess with that. Boom. There's 4 places I have to post it. There we go. There we go. And then lastly, right here. Guys, by the way, as you're tuning in, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Let's see. Properties, configure, settings. Let's try this for now. Let's see how it does. Okay. All right. Let's get into the watch list here. I'll start off with WKEY continuation stock. Split up. Pre-market highs here are 1066. It looks pretty decent versus yesterday's, or let's say Friday's level. So we pushed up quite a bit. We closed around 850, 860. From there, we got it to 1066 and it's pulled back and now consolidating. So not bad. Perhaps we can see something here today. This is good news. This is good news. Good to see. I love to see stocks holding up and continuing higher. So WKEY, not bad in that aspect. If we revisit our daily chart, we had daily levels going back to May of this year, or is that last year? May 2023. High points around 1044. So we'll definitely want to see over the pre-market highs if we can curl back up. And in terms of room above that, perhaps 1330. High point of April 25th, 22. This is in 2022. So, and this is a candle that gapped up and sold off. The volume, though, on that day, not as high. But definitely noticeable looking back at the daily chart. I'm going to make sure my screen recording is turned on and ready to go. By the way, shout out to all the mastermind members. We had some great study sessions this weekend, case studies, reviews, and Q&A. We were going in this weekend. I can talk more about that later, but for now we'll continue here with the watch list. So my screen recording is good, all set. Oh. Screen recording is all set. WKEY looks good. I'm going to switch to WBUY. This one is an actual penny stock. Hopefully we can see some nice action here. 43.87 pre-market highs. Low of the pullback, 35.63. So far we have curled up since that low. Not bad. Looking at our daily chart, of course, recently we had some action. High points 57.73. Going back to November 17th. 57.73. 200 EMA on the daily chart, 60.46. 60 cents. These do trade within the 100th of the penny. Definitely going to be the target here, 57 and 60 cents if this can be strong. Hopefully we can get there with minimal resistance. And if we do end up getting there and rejecting, it'll make sense as to why. That's WBUY, cheaper stock. SIDU, I'm also keeping an eye on. And by the way, I haven't really been seeing the percentage gains. WBUY is up 124% with 170 million shares of volume. WKEY is less percentage gain because it's more so continuation. But switching on to SIDU, this one is up 58%, 35 million shares of volume. So the pre-market high here, 270. It's pulled all the way down to 220 area here. It looks quiet. The volume seems a little lighter right now. Hopefully into the open we can get some more action here within the first hour. My drawing set. Okay, I gotta clear my... This is too messy. I gotta clear my drawing set. It's way too many trend lines on this one. So let me just get back those two levels. 70 and then 20. Okay, the 200 EMA on the dailies at 634. First level that I'm looking at and seeing here. And then going back, so we had a bit of a gap down. Okay, fine. Going back to August of this year, we had some bigger moves. High point 501 on the 19th of August. High volume day for the most part. In more of our recent time frame though, I want to see here this gap down. So this has been November 12th, November 11th. We went from 257 down to 116. So can we get back over the $0.50 here and then the pre-market high? This one might have resistance early. Here's a 2-minute warning, and right on time as we're wrapping up trend lines for the couple of stocks we're watching at here. So SIDU, we'll see. Depends on how volume comes in. NMHI, another stock I have on the list. Hopefully this one does something here as well. What I find over the years is that from the watch list stocks, at least half of them will sell off right away. And then the other half kind of holds up a little bit. Sometimes you'll have some that just, right into the open, they start the opening surge, but we'll see what we get. 4 decent looking stocks. We got the high of day scans. We got the chat room for call outs. We got the halt scanners for call outs. We'll take it slow. For me, it's going to be a small size day. Unless WBUY is just hot from the start. I'm not really looking to be super aggressive. The only rule is if we're seeing a super nova day, parabolic kind of day, then on that type of day, I'm using size no matter what. But we'll see. We've been in a bit of a colder stretch here. Are we going to get a hotter day? Only time will tell. And I'm looking to tighten up a little bit. You know, it's been years since I've had a no trade day. It's been a long time since I've had a day where I traded less than 50 times. So if something isn't worth it, I'm looking to just ease off immediately and wait. Be patient. So that's the game plan. Slow and steady, small size, not forcing anything. And only if we see super obvious momentum do I want to consider getting aggressive. So let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's be disciplined. Let's be patient. Let's have a good day. Okay, okay. WBUY so far. A little sideways. How are we going to continue to do? I do like what I'm seeing here early. 38 to 40, not bad. Small share trade here. Easing off, waiting. So we didn't quite get the opening surge. It tried a little bit there, but not really quite going. WKEY. What are we going to get here? This one is inching up a little bit. It's a little jumpy. So far, I'm going to just leave it alone. I'm just going to wait a little bit. I've seen two potential areas, but it's jumpy, right? It's jumpy. Phil's going to be crazy here. We'll see how well it continues. So 980 for the highs. SIDU, by the way, is also starting to move. It's at 30 to 40. Not bad. I'm going to still watch WKEY here, though, for a little more just to get a better gauge. Trying the low 40s level. Tight stop here. Watching for the VWAP bounce off of the key levels. Uh-oh. 22 on the bids. Look at that. So coming out in the spreads opened up pretty big right there. So this one, so far not loving it. Definitely some opportunities in there, but you have to get the good fills and be able to get out perhaps on the ask even. We'll see if it does hold up. So SIDU also pulling back to the VWAP. That one, though, bouncing up nicely instead. Look at this. SIDU. So this is the difference in the two stocks here. This one came to the same type of level. Bounced up nicely, 12 cents. I'm going to switch over to it. I'm going to give it a shot here. Tight stop. Good volume, not quite. The 1 minute candle made the new high. So we might need some pullback again. So WKEY is going to curl up. We're just going to get a massive drop below, that 30 area. Share size is fairly small for now. So this one, so far so good right there. I'm going to take the other at 35. Not the best exit in the second half of the position. Fair trade, nevertheless. The number one thing that I want people to see here, especially the students, is that you don't have to lose money. Not unless you want to. Meaning, you can size down, right? I've had some red days here this month. But, if I can even drop my share size to even lower than what I'm using now, right? Until we see something like really hot. So you don't really have to lose. You can always manage your risk and mitigate your risk by using smaller size. There is no ego here. There is no pride. At the end of the day, the market is the boss, and we must follow the rules. So 500 shares for WKEY, nothing more for now. Until maybe it pulls away some more. Can I size up eventually? Yeah. How's the high of day move gonna be here? No rush, no rush, just being patient. There's a bid at 70, didn't hold. Can we try here? Watching. There's green, 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 and nothing. Tight stop. It might go suddenly, is what might happen. You got to be careful of the bids coming down, though, because there's a spread. So perhaps I wait. Maybe I wait. It depends here. I can try again if it looks really good, but it needs to be pushing up.
All right, one.
Oh, I missed the buyback. I was supposed to be back in already. I missed it. That was quick. 40. Hmm. All right. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So the breakout ended up working there, which was good. This is where I like to size up, but I kind of missed the entry getting back in above 10. It happened a little quicker than I. I am gonna size up if this continues in this manner here. I'm gonna size up to big size. This is what I need first. It's the stock that just proved to me that it's gonna be good, and then the day starts. I'm waiting. Can we get something good here? It seems like it's not trying to give that new high. Ah, it held up again right there. Hmm. It's a high pullback. It's pretty tight. I missed it twice. This is the third time here. I thought it was too high versus the move, but it held pretty tight. Hmm. Keeping it tight here, waiting, keeping it tight. It's fighting, it's fighting. What are we gonna be? Up or down? I'm gonna try again here. Tight stop. It's possible we could go lower. Okay, tight stop, waiting. I do have my share size ready for the next move. If it does hold up this pullback and we get the second extension, we should do pretty well pretty quickly.
LRM.
Dang, that's a terrible. I got a terrible fill right there. Hmm. I'm gonna try again. Sub 10. I got a bad fill, but that's all right. That's all right.
SRB.
Are we seeing a 5 minute pullback this early? The 1 minute levels have not held here. The low 80.
GDHG. RA1.
We haven't really seen a bounce yet.
MYNZ.
Time. There's 2 minutes to the new 5 minute candle.
CCAR.
is a little higher than I would like. We could get the breakout here, the way how it's grinding up. We did have an early pullback already. It's possible. Oh, it's a bad fill. Come on. That's pretty fair. I think that's pretty fair. Uh-oh, I'm not getting filled. Fill me, fill me. What's happening? Why is it not filling? That was a pretty fair move right there. I needed to be more aggressive at 40s.
LRNR.
Stock is a little quick-witted, and so if you're not buying instantly, you're gonna miss some of the trades. The halt is at 62.
SRB. WKEY.
947. So halted up. I'm gonna take a quick look at the other ones just to see if anything is happening. Nothing really on the other ones yet.
GDHG.
$52.15 for resumption. $52.15.
PCAR.
LAES and WKEY. Yeah, the charts are somewhat similar here so far. Time, let's see, 45, 46, 45, and 46. $52.15. I missed a couple of trades going up there, but the break of the $0.50 was pretty good. $52.15. Hopefully we don't experience any more lag either, because it's never good.
LRMR. We got about a minute resumption. $52.15. $52.15. $11.62. Here we go. WKEY.
That was a good attempt at the highs. Bro, what? Come on. What are these fills? This is not good. Yeah, okay, I'm sizing down. We should have already been up a couple thousand.
CCAR.
Sizing down. We should have already been up. Our right here, the day's done already. You're green, that's it. This is insane, man. If the stock continues to go at this point, it's super strong. And it's possible it does. But I think I'm sizing down. Sizing down. But I think the day should have been made here at this moment already. There was enough to come in, be up a couple thousand, and right here using off small size. We're not up a couple thousand, so I'm still going to use the small size. Not going to try and force it.
LRMR. I see 50, 60. Not quite. Perhaps we need a bigger pullback here. There's the break below the whole dollar. And not quite really bouncing. We got to be careful of this being backside. It's the first pullback in a long time. It's possible it holds up, of course, but we do have to be careful just in case it's the move is done. 5-minute chart, of course, looks pretty strong. So it's possible we can base out and bounce back up a little bit, but the key is getting the bottom and not anything sooner. Mm-mm-mm.
WCAR.
Turned out to be a pretty good move, and it's a one and done kind of dip. No consolidation near the lows. We got 15 seconds till the hour. Oh, what's that? Did we got a big seller right there? It looked like it got to 12 and then instantly back down. So that'll be a false breakout. It's the whole dollar to charm. What? I don't know if that makes sense, but okay. How well is our 5 minute chart going to hold up on this pullback? It's a big level here for the 1 minute candles to make a new high. Nice. You know what's catching me? I'm changing my share size, and I'm looking away from the tape, and the bid, and so there's some trades that I'm kind of missing, which is not good. Boy, they gave me I bought that early. They gave me the highest fill right there. Come on. That is so bad. Buying at 40, filled at 57. Come on. That's insane. Some great trades. The stock is showing that it's possible we can curl back up to highs. The high of the current candle is 73 on the 5. High of the last was 12 bucks. Got it. Probably, selling the ask is definitely not a bad idea. And these fills are murdering me here. The fills are cooking me. It is pretty rangy. It has range to it in the sense of the spread. Alright, that was a late buy on my side. That's fair. That one was fair right there. There's a seller at 86. Could pose a problem here for the high if they break. How are we going to do with the seller? Can we retest? Oh, come on. And I bought that late too. We're having trouble at 12. It's not showing any big sellers, but you know, perhaps some hidden orders there. This stock, I tell you, man. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, is that low? Come on. Teleport, teleport. Cover, cover, shorts. Cover, 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 cover. No. Bro, the fact I'm not green like 5 grand on this stock is like crazy right now. It's like, what's going on? This is it. This is madness. Can we hold? Pushing me. My fills are like just insane. Even with missing all the big moves, I should be up like 1500. My fills have been so bad. Like a trade like that just now is like just ridiculous. To lose on that trade with that type of entry is like crime. It's like I was just better off holding 11 and waiting 10 minutes. All right, okay, that's enough. 500 shares. I gotta roll my eyes at this. It's just insanity. Felt in rhythm. The moves are predictable, pretty linear. Here I am in the red. This is textbook stuff. Textbook. It's the type of stock where it's like being as active as I am, it's kind of not really a good thing with how the fills are. Being in, holding a little longer, letting it open up some more, and then selling would have been a better suit for this type of personality on this one. The other one, LAFC, didn't really continue. That one sold off. At this point, I mean, I don't know if it'll keep going. Maybe it does, but I already mentioned like 20 minutes ago I should have already been up like 5 grand for what I'm seeing. Another area came, we should have added even more. Here we are in the depths, so I'm just taking it easy. The writing is on the wall for me in this one. Mentally green, physically in the depths. And 15 a.m. We're seeing a bit of a bigger pullback. Could see a high consolidation. How well will it hold up on the dip here? The only reason I'm really not being aggressive towards any trades here, even on that consolidation just now, as I mentioned, for what I've seen, I think I should have already been green 6,000, 7,000. So, it's like at this point, what's likely to happen if I'm to keep trading this is that I go red deep. Like, that's just the history of what it says. There's this time clock. The stock came and went. It gave all the opportunities. Even since earlier we mentioned, hey, we could have already been walking away if we were able to capture everything up to like this point. So then plus this, and then plus this right here, it's like, well, if you didn't make money here, then maybe the best thing to do is just to stop. Because the chances are is that eventually there's going to be a big drop or something. And, if you're up, the numbers I'm saying is relative to the size I'm using here. But if I'm up 10,000 and I then take a massive loss here of like 3 or 4,000, it's not great. But it's like, who cares? It's still a great day at the end of it. But to not make money and then still try to be aggressive here just seems too silly. And I fell victim to that too many times in the past. So it's damn stock, man. I did miss a few key trades on my side, but a lot of nonsense here with fills. To negate the fills, longer hold times, selling on the ask as the stock moves higher. SIDU did curl up a little bit, but back down. Well, still kind of holding up. We'll see if maybe something comes about that one later. WKEY, in terms of what may happen next, we had 1327 as resistance. We had the 1 minute consolidation and bull flag. That 1 minute flag has failed. We're now seeing a 1 minute bear flag and consolidation down here. Can we see a bounce back up? Perhaps. A small bounce maybe. In terms of a full retest of high of day, I don't know if I'd say that just yet. It'll really need to clear this like gap here easily without much resistance. What's probably gonna happen is a head and shoulders like this. And this probably is not gonna reflect the top, but I can draw it up there. I'll draw it up there after. So stock comes up. There's the head right here, and then this. So you have like the shoulders of the person, the head, and if you were to draw like a full body here of like a human, right? Stock going down into oblivion. Now it can prove me wrong. It's possible. Maybe it still curls up again. Sometimes, they, despite showing some weakness like this, on a stronger day, we hold this 1 minute consolidation. It tries again. Maybe we then see a bigger 5 minute pullback into the previous resistance, which hopefully becomes support. And then it tries again later. And so forth and so forth. But for this, the key would be, can we recover this dropout? We're consolidating low here. Can we not break down? Can we, let's put it like this. Can we hold up, get back over this level? It doesn't have to be instant red to green right back up, but, you know, slow grind, slow grind, slow grind. So a consolidation here. Can we get back up, fill this gap? And then slow grind, you know, back to highs. Can we and will we? But again, if everything goes well for the size I'm using, plus 5-6K, do I want to wait for this to potentially curl back? Even now, I don't even want to wait for this. So I'm still going to shut it down right here and get the heck out of here. I'm going to go do some mechanic work. Take the day in a bit of a different direction. This was pretty decent though. I like that we've seen the opportunity just to not get it done with the type of price action. Sucks a little bit, but tomorrow again. In these type of days, I try not to get frustrated, but like inside my head right now, I'm kind of steaming just a little bit, like, man. But giving in to any frustration, especially if something else is to come, like in the next 5-10 minutes, giving in to any frustration, you're gonna, you know, only trade poorly moving forward. So you got to still keep a clear head and move forward with discipline. SIDU. WKEY can try over 12 here if it's possible. You just gotta watch for the false break. The biggest thing though is that if you're not green on the upside and have tried to utilize big size and be aggressive in this move here, and then this follow through right here, it doesn't make sense to try and do it now. Unless, of course, the stock maybe then gives like a third leg and another retest of the highs or something. But even here, it's like the chances of a false breakout just is more likely. Like this comes up a little bit and then, you know, slam back down. People are short against the highs. People are short against 1320s. And if you're a short seller in this consolidation, you feel pretty comfortable about where the stock is and how it's moving. There's no reason to cover the position until this thing maybe gets till up here at your break even or maybe at the new high. So short sellers, their feet is on the desk and you're feeling pretty good. More reason as to why I think it'll probably sell off. So yeah, it's 10:25. Honestly, I didn't intend on sticking around like for long today, so I think I'm gonna still shut it down right here. Just one quick hour of trading, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll stay till 12 p.m. though. Tomorrow I'll stay till 12, and the rest of the week I'll go till 12. Today there's some things I want to do here, so I'm gonna head out early and shut it down. So red day of $700, and I'll be back tomorrow. And I did use size. I didn't like, as mentioned, as long as the stock was consolidating up, I'll use size and proving itself, right, in terms of confirmation. What I wanted to do was avoid using size early, just because, stock would give a quick pop or a good green candle into the open. Just easing off of that, bringing it back to more of the rule I had 2 years ago, which is, really small size in the first 2-3 minutes, um, and just be patient because it's sometimes just so risky. But yeah, take care, stay safe, stay green. Hope you guys had a good day. I'll be checking out the archives from Tim, Marcelo, Triad, the other guys here, see how they were able to do in that move. And I'll be back tomorrow at 9. I'll start a little earlier as well tomorrow, maybe 8:50 a.m. I think 8:50, and I'll go from there. Stay safe, stay green. Hit that thumbs up on the way out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Quick day here today, early day.